Hey, what's up everyone? Jonny here. Today I'm going to discuss how to build a reputation, depending on the type of field that you're in. So, a little bit about me. I'm a personal injury attorney, and I started off just handling this case, that case, whatever I could get, but eventually, business started to dry up, and I had to figure out a way to get people to refer me cases. I hadn't yet had an online presence, like not really any online presence, and I didn't really know a lot of other attorneys that would refer me cases. So there were several steps I had to take in order to get there. At that time, I was living, at my parents' house, just about to get married, or had just gotten married, and I needed to figure stuff out quick. So I did several things. First thing I started doing was started hosting events, and I'm actually posting another video about how to host events, like the steps you got to take in order to get people going. So I started marketing these events to other lawyers to get them to come and spend time with me and network and meet other attorneys that they would be able to refer to each other in cases, outside of my area that came to me. I could refer to them as well. So started hosting a lot of events, just one after the next, like monthly. Another thing I started doing was getting very, very active on social media. So I was actually off social media for quite some time. I thought that it would make me more productive to just stay off of it, because it can be a huge time waster if you're consuming rather than producing. So I got social media in order to just start producing, and just started posting regularly about what I was doing. Just, if I'm in court, I'll post. If I'm doing this, that, and the other thing, like my events, I would post. About my day, I would post, and just get very, very serious about it, and just start posting away. Another thing I did was I built a website, or I hired out a company to build a website. It was it was pretty big undertaking. So I had partnered up, and we got this website going. For quite a while, there wasn't so much that came in, which wasn't so good. But after some time, then leads just started generating from there as well, and that was a pretty intricate system that got built. So that was another thing that I did. And then eventually, I learned a lot about personal injury, and I put together a book. You can see it on Amazon. It's called Empower the Injured, and it's a step-by-step guide in order to handle your own personal injury claim. People would always say to me, like, why are you giving away the secrets? Why are you telling everyone how to do it themselves? The simple answer is, for a lot of claims, for a lot of PA claims, like, people might not need an attorney to handle it themselves and negotiate with an insurance company. Obviously, if it gets complicated enough, or the injuries are severe enough, that it would be beneficial to hire an attorney to do it for them. But at the same time, it helped to establish myself as an expert. Right now, as I post this, I'm 32. And so people would often ask, like, you're young for an attorney, or you look young for an attorney. But then I just show them, look, I've published a book. I host a lot of events. People know who I am. I have good references. I have good online reviews. And so I end up being able to bring in business that way. So all these things together, it's really not just like a little, tweet that you could say how to build a reputation. It takes a lot of work, a lot of consistency, a lot of time, and eventually people will start to recognize who you are, and you'll start hearing from people. but you have to put in the work in order to do it. So I hope this was informative, and let me know if you guys want to hear about anything else. All right, take care.